In this video, I'll be showing you how to make your very own wood phone stand that can be used for tablets as well. I started off by taking a 1/2 inch by 2 inch maple board. I then made my way to the miter saw. I wanted to cut 3 pieces of approximately 3.5 inches each. I used a stop block just to make sure I got accurate cuts. The initial plan was to have a stand that would have 1 groove for a phone, 1 groove for a tablet, and then 4 holes for pencils. But that plan changed, as you'll see later on in the video. Here I am just taking some wood glue and gluing together the 3 pieces together, putting some clamps on, making sure that it's aligned, and using a rag to wipe off any excess glue. The initial idea was to make straight grooves, but then I realized that the wood was currently falling on an angle and the angle would add a cool touch to it. So I went on with the angle cuts. I then straightened the sides of the phone holder to make them even. I then did a quick test to see if the phone would stick. I had to make 1 more cut to make the groove a bit larger. As I was making the second groove for the tablet, I cut a little too deep, and then at this point I realized that hey, this might not work out, so I cut the entire piece in half. I started off sanding with 120 grit sandpaper. I did this manually by hand. It was a small piece, I didn't want to use the orbital sander. I then came back and sanded the piece down with 320 grit sandpaper, only because I did not have 220. I then added the first layer of polyurethane using wipe-on poly I bought at Home Depot. I applied the first coat, let it sit for 1 day, and then I came back the next day and I lightly sanded it with 320 grit sandpaper again. Used a wet paper towel to remove any dust particles, and then applied the second coat of poly. And that was it. The piece was done. I love how it came out. It looks simple, it looks elegant. It can be used for a phone, for a tablet, for business cards. I love the angled look. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next one.